Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on the Rams Family Channel, day 16 of the challenge, Every Bit Counts. Well, I finally did it. I took the echinacea that I dehydrated, removed all the petals, all the middle, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, and everything's in here. Beautiful, beautiful. I've also done some more squash. Next will be about dehydrating these. Lobster mushrooms, you need to clean them properly. Make sure you don't have any black spots, any moldy spots, any wet spot like this one here. I'm gonna cut this and I will put everything on the dehydrator, put it in the coffee grinder that I have here, make a powder, and I will use it as a spice. And how can you use that? Well, anything that you would put lobster in, you could in theory put lobster mushroom. So you can make lobster rolls with the mushrooms, but since I'm dehydrating for long-term storage, I will be using this to spice up fish or anything in that category. Something else I'm doing today for the Every Bit Count challenge, spaghetti squash. How can you preserve spaghetti squash? Just like that. Yeah, all you need to do is store it in a cool, dry place. So we'll bring it down in the basement, or maybe just put it in a cupboard somewhere. Basement can be very humid in the summer, but in the winter we heat with electric heating, so it gets very, very dry. But those will preserve a good 8 months easily on the shelf. Well, like I said, it's getting boring, redundant, because actually the only thing I'm doing right now is pickled cucumbers, and I'm using the exact same recipe I use for my zucchinis. I saw someone doing it. I mean, it's vinegar. Can't go wrong. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Right? It's not gonna get infected by bacteria because suddenly the zucchini was switched to cucumbers. So I'm doing that again with the same recipe, like I said. Although I'm finished with my lobster mushrooms, and after dehydrating it for about 8 hours, give or take, I did the second batch, and I have a third batch. So I have those two jars that I'm gonna put there, and another one here. Now they're small. I know. I still have some lobsters in here. Lobster mushrooms. I'm not done with all of them, but it takes a long time to cut because you have to clean it, you have to take care of it properly, and that's it. Well, I've been busy doing some more canning. As you can see, I have a lot of cucumbers, squash, zucchini to preserve as well. I also did a lot of vacuum sealing, and I will put that in the freezer. Squash, I mean, that's all I have to do at the moment. I'm not really harvesting any tomatoes. I have a few cherry tomatoes. The green ones are simply the ones that fell on the ground when I touched the plant, so I didn't want to leave them there. Figured I was going to give them a chance to ripe inside the house. I mean, if I leave them there on the ground, they will rot and I will lose them. So at least that way there's a chance. I simply put them in a bowl, wait until they're red, and when they're ready, I will either put them in the freezer or my daughter will eat them. Had my first cucumber ice cube today at work. Also ended up buying vinegar and sugar. Plus I have some salt, and I have a few mason jars ready. Now I'm guessing that Every Big Count challenge is mostly about preserving. The goal is to preserve a little bit every day so that it doesn't make a huge difference at the end. But today was a day where it was impossible for me to preserve, but I still ended up buying some stuff, getting some stuff ready, doing a few things so that tomorrow it will be a lot easier for me to preserve. There's also the fact that it's been raining for the first time in I don't know how long. We've had a full day of rain. These are gooseberries that I harvested, still in the same shrub. I mean, I've had about 3 cups of fruits on one single tree. They're frozen. I started by freezing them in a little bowl like this, so that when I use the vacuum sealer, they don't all squeeze and squish and release all the liquid. And guess what? We're still harvesting strawberries. This is pretty cool. I mean, the end of August, we still have strawberries. That's awesome. And we're gonna have to go and harvest some raspberries as well. They're still going. I mean, they're all ever bearing. So they don't produce as much all at once, but they produce all year round. All right, well, today's day 25th. And honestly, in the last 3 days, I haven't done anything. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie about a bunch of stuff I could have done. I didn't do it. I've been busy, way too busy. Yeah, I couldn't do the challenge for the whole 31 days, but I will start again tomorrow with day 26 to 31st. So until then, well, thanks for watching. Don't hesitate to share, like, subscribe if it's not already done, and I will see you next time. Bye.